Ethnocentrism and Xenocentrism are two contrasting cultural attitudes and perspectives that people may adopt when evaluating and comparing their own culture to other cultures. They represent opposite ends of a spectrum in terms of cultural bias and evaluation. First, we'll have a look at the definitions of these two cultural attitudes and then consolidate our ideas through a few examples. Ethnocentrism refers to a tendency of individuals or groups to believe that their own beliefs, values, practices, and customs are superior to other cultures. It often involves viewing one's own culture as the standard by which other cultures should be judged. People who are ethnocentric may be inclined to judge or criticize other cultures negatively, misinterpret others' customs, resist accepting ideas and practices from other cultures. So, how to spot ethnocentric behaviors? These behaviors show preferences for cultural superiority, language bias, cultural misunderstanding, stereotyping, and cultural imperialism. Ethnocentrism can range from relatively mild forms, such as believing that someone's own cuisine is the best, to more extreme forms, such as xenophobia or cultural imperialism, where one culture seeks to dominate or impose their own values on other cultures. On the other hand, Xenocentrism is the opposite of ethnocentrism. It refers to the belief or preferences for products, customs, values, or ideas of other cultures over their own culture. Individuals who exhibit xenocentrism may view foreign cultures as more sophisticated, superior, and desirable than their own culture. They may also actively seek out and adopt customs, products, and practices. So, how to spot a xenocentric behavior? Xenocentrism can manifest in various ways, such as an individual preferring foreign cuisine over their own cuisine, valuing foreign-made products as more prestigious, or adopting foreign languages or clothing styles as a sign of sophistication. Now let's foster our understanding with a couple of examples from each of the cultural attitudes. It's important to note here that an individual choice may vary both in xenocentrism and ethnocentrism. For example, a person may relish Indian cuisine more. On the other hand, another person may relish Italian cuisine. Ethnocentrism and xenocentrism get their prominence when they can be noticed on a collective level. There are few aspects which can be a reflection of the collective choices. One of these aspects is TV commercials, which are targeted at large masses. TV commercials are the result of market research, which include consumers' preferences collectively in cultural and national entities. So, at first, let's have a look at the examples of xenocentrism. Generally, it has been noted that the post-colonial societies demonstrate xenocentrism, with documented evidence that people consider other cultures superior to their own culture. So let's take India as an example of post-colonial society and have a look at a couple of advertisements which are running on Indian televisions as of now in September 2023.
Can I get a shaving kit, please?
मियाँ घर का बाथरूम है होटल का नहीं
Five-star hotel जैसा bathroom with Hindware Italian collection.
Check into luxury.
As you could see, it's an advertisement for bathroom fittings. Since the beginning to the end of the advertisement, a logo connecting the product with a foreign culture has been highlighted. A person has mistakenly thought of a home bathroom as a bathroom of a five-star hotel, which is synonymous with luxury. The intended narrative here is that these bathroom fittings are luxurious as they are Italian.
You may not move like the French, but you can smell like the French. French essence. Very, very French.
In the second advertisement, we could see a person, for some unknown reason, wanna be associated with French again appealing Indian customers to buy their products by tagging the product with a foreign culture. Even though the advertisements highlight a foreign culture as their marketing strategy, their own website mentions that the products are manufactured in India. Here we see both the brands intend to sell luxury, exploiting the xenocentric behaviors of Indian consumers. Now let's have a look at the example of ethnocentrism. And in order to do that, let's find out some Dutch and German advertisements. So let's set up the basics first. As we could see, the website domain is .de, which belongs to Germany, and the website language is German. So we can be certain that this website is targeted at native German consumers. Hindermann is a German company that produces protective covers made of synthetic materials. And here we could see a logo, Deutsche Qualität, which translates as German quality, confirming the quality of the product. Here we could see another emphasis on German quality. So here again, we have taken a website in .nl domain, which belongs to Netherlands, and the website language is Dutch, which again confirms the targeted consumer is native Dutch people. This company calls itself Dutch Quality Roofing, confirming that Dutch quality of their products in their name itself. In both of the websites, even though they are selling different products, the common thing is that both of the websites highlighted their national quality for their national consumers. In these two websites or advertisements, we could see the emphasis is on their respective country's quality. The products are marketed as their own country's product. Another important thing to note here is that the quality logo, such as the German quality logo, should not be confused with Made in Germany logo. Made in and then followed by a country's name. This kind of logos carry the information about the geographical origin of the product. Whereas this kind of logo, for instance, German quality or Dutch quality, they carry the information about the quality of that product. The marketers show off the quality information according to the targeted audience. Products stamped with German quality can be marketed well in the domestic German market. On the other hand, given the present reputation, products stamped with Chinese quality may not be that appealing to the international consumers, but be appealing to a native Chinese. Regarding the collective cultural attitude of a society or a country, in xenocentric countries, we would see the products, even though they are manufactured in their own country, but they are marketed with the name of a foreign country. Whereas in ethnocentric countries, even though the products are manufactured in a different country, but they are marketed as their own country's product as per the quality. It's important to note that both ethnocentrism and xenocentrism can have both positive and negative consequences. Ethnocentrism can lead to cultural insensitivity, prejudices, and conflict between cultures. Whereas xenocentrism, when taken to an extreme, can result in the erosion of one's own cultural identity and values. Ideally, individuals should strive for cultural relativism, which involves trying to understand and evaluate other cultures within their own cultural context, without necessarily viewing one as superior or inferior to the other. This approach promotes tolerance, intercultural understanding, and open-mindedness. As you made until here, I'm certain that you must be curious to know more about world cultures. I have an entire playlist for you. You could find them here, and I will see you there.